Hey, what's up, guys? Steve here, and today I'm coming at you from my garage again. Yes, the infamous garage. And I actually wanted to go live, but I guess you can't do it until you have 1,000 subscribers, so that's kind of a bummer. But we're just gonna make this work without all that nonsense. I'm just gonna record a video right now and send it to you guys. It's kind of important. Today we got the email from Six Flags for the park update to Magic Mountain talking about Fright Fest. Finally, an announcement for Fright Fest. Now, I noticed yesterday, September the 7th, that Fright Fest was up on the website. Before, they had a page for it, but it had no links to anything. They didn't have the page, the actual page up with all the information and where to buy tickets and this and that. They finally came out with it, at least by yesterday is when I saw it. And I actually went ahead and bought my tickets, or my wristband, I should say. Well, this year they're calling it a Fright Pass. And I bought mine for opening day, September 11th, and it was $14.99, which isn't bad, guys. Throughout this month, there's going to be some this Saturday, and I believe next Saturday. Actually, you know what? Let me just pull it up. I have it right here. Um, this Saturday and next Saturday will be $15 for Fright Passes a piece, which isn't bad at all. You know what I mean? Um, the last Saturday of this month is going to jump up to $25, and it's going to be $25 for every Saturday in October, except for the last two, in which case it's going to be $30 the 23rd and $30 on October 30th. And oddly enough, it's $25 on Halloween, which is on a Sunday this year. I don't really understand that, but it is what it is, you know. But $15 isn't that bad. Now, yesterday I was kind of mad because I wanted the Express Fright Pass. Um, I had a bad experience once waiting in super long lines trying to get in with just a general wristband. And it was just kind of a nightmare, not in a good way either, not in a Fright Fest kind of way. It was turned out to be kind of a bummer, you know. I only went through about three mazes, and that took me literally it took me like over 3 hours to do three mazes. I'm not looking to do that again. Plus, I'm gonna vlog it for you guys, you know. I'm guessing opening weekend, which is this coming Saturday, is actually probably gonna be kind of busy. But you know, only time will tell, obviously. I can't wait to be there. By the way, guys, if you see me there, go ahead and come up and say hi. I don't bite, I promise. You know, I'd like to meet you guys and talk to you guys about Magic Mountain. You know how I'm a big old Magic Mountain nerd, but yeah, I'm really excited to get over there. Now, what I did find out in the email they sent today is that you can actually upgrade to an express Fright Pass at the park. You can't do it online. You have to do it at the park, which is kind of a bummer, to be honest. I wanted to just get it all done in one transaction, and it actually warns you. It says hurry up and get it early because there is a limited number of express Fright Passes, which there is every year except last year, but we won't talk about that. But anyways, I'm really looking to get the upgrade. I need the express pass. I'll probably visit Fright Fest one or two more times after this. I mean, I'll be in the park more than that, you know, up until Halloween. But I mean, actual nighttime Fright Fest, maybe even doing the mazes a couple times after this Saturday. But we're just gonna have to kind of play that by ear as well. You know what I mean? Now, if you were to go this coming Sunday or the next Sunday, a Fright Pass is only $10, guys. So if you know you're kind of working on a budget and you're just trying to get in, you have a membership. By the way, park admission is not included with the Fright Pass, guys. Let me say that again. Your admission into the park is separate from the Fright Pass. So you have to have a ticket for the day that you buy the Fright Pass. The Fright Pass is specific to whatever day you buy it. You can't just use it any day. That's not how it works. But they have a deal where you could actually lump a single day ticket and a Fright Pass together for like 75 bucks, you know what I mean? So like 60 bucks to get into the park. This Saturday, for instance, I think it's like 75 and then 15 for the Fright Pass all in one transaction, which is pretty neat. And actually that's kind of handy. I like that Six Flags did it. I don't know if they did it in the past. In the past, I don't know. Last time I went was 2019. I bought a wristband at the park. I was already a member, so I didn't have to get, a single day admission. But yeah, just keep that in mind, guys. And vice versa. If you go, if you have a membership or season pass or a ticket for that day, you can actually go to Fright Fest, which there's all kinds of scare zones outside. There are shows, which we'll get into in a minute here. I'm pretty excited that I saw that coming up. And there's clowns and demons and all kinds of monsters roaming around the park, and it's just crazy. It's not for the faint of heart. I'm gonna say that if you're like terrified of stuff like that, they do an announcement. Like I think it maybe was like an hour prior to park going into crazy mode. All over the PA system through the whole park. They warn you, hey, in 1 hour, the monsters are going to be unleashed or whatever. They do a little spiel, and it's kind of a warning. It's like you have this long to get out, and that's it. So if you have little ones, which there are frights by days, I got to read into that. I didn't really get to read that very much, but there is a whole thing on frights by days this time, guys. So there is going to be stuff for the little kids to do and families to do, which is cool. I'm really glad they're doing that this year. I'm gonna have to see what they're doing. Like I was saying, I said in a previous video, I didn't know if they were gonna do the candy, the trick or treating, like they used to do in Bugs Bunny World, which was really cool for the kids and the whole family and everything. But it's something I'll get back to you guys on. Now, as I was saying, you're gonna want to get your little kids out before all that crazy stuff goes down, because it is pretty creepy, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Fright Fest, it's from what I hear, it's similar to Hollywood Horror Nights at Universal. Of course, Universal is like way more. The production value is just so much higher, from what I heard. You know what I mean? It's an actual working movie studio and television studio, so obviously they have the resources to make that kind of stuff happen. I'm not knocking Six Flags at all. They do a great job for what it is, you know what I mean? It's just kind of a cheaper version from what I understand. By the way, I will be going to Hollywood Horror Nights for the first time this year. Really excited. I got my cyborg hat, guys, like, always whatever. Six Flags, yeah, represent. um but yeah, it's on that level of like spooky craziness. There's monsters with bird beaks and clowns that are really scary to me. I don't like clowns very much. And demons and witches, and it gets scary. So you're not gonna want to have your family, your little kids there, trust me. And if you're a person that doesn't like being scared like that, like Rena for instance, she's not going. Um, don't go. Maybe if you want to go check out the park during the day, awesome. But once they make that announcement, you have been warned. Okay, I'm telling you, get out of there if you don't want to deal with all that madness. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump over and put some stuff on my screen while I'm talking, so you could see what I was talking about with the announcement email and the website that they put up. All right, guys. So here we are on the Six Flags Magic Mountain Park News park update right here. Here are some of the new experiences they included in the email. Fright Fest in 2021 features more thrills and chills than ever before. Fear is calling, blah, blah, blah. New scare zones and 2 new mind-altering shows. That's pretty exciting, guys. I was saying a while back, I really hope they do some shows for this. And I really was hoping they didn't drop the ball on that, which it's looking good, man. At least we're getting something, I'm not sure how it's going to be, but only time will tell. First off, step into the Dead Zone, where a renegade group of cyberpunk zombies feeds on the flesh of unsuspected trespassers in the spine-tingling scare zone. I think there's a lot of typos in that sentence, but whatever. We're just going to ignore that. At least they tried. The Dead Zone. That's a new scare zone, guys. I'm really excited to see that. I am thinking that that's going to be in the Screampunk district, right? I mean, it would just make sense, right? Cyberpunk zombies. It kind of sounds about right, but you never know with Six Flags. They do crazy stuff all the time. So we're going to have to just wait and see. Number 2, capture the hair-raising moments from your worst nightmares in photo spots. haunted by demented cemetery creatures from below, and terrorizing dark developments. That sounds cool, guys. They're including some photo opportunities for those of us that are going to be at Fright Fest. That is something I actually, they do photo ops every year. So I was actually kind of expecting them to go ahead and do something like that. But let me just say, I really think they're going to be short-staffed, guys. So I was thinking, if we missed out on some of these things, it's to be expected, really. I mean, what can we expect? They're still putting out ads for people that need a job for Fright Fest for this season. They cannot find enough people, it seems like, guys. So, like I said before, let's just kind of go easy on them and, kind of just be nice to the employees, guys. They are there. They're making it fun for us. So let's make it cool for them, and not make it horrible on the employees. Okay, number 3, explore the deep, disturbing thoughts lurking within the mind at the Dark Minds Mentalist show. That is really cool. That sounds like it's going to be fun. Maybe it's like some hypnotist or something. I don't know. But anyways, I'll take it. And number 4, witness the dangerous and daring acts of crossbows and fire juggling in grave games. What can I say, man? That is just cool. You know what I mean? That is going to be a cool show. That's like kind of a Ren Fair style, which can easily be converted into a Halloween show. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be cool. I can't wait to see that. We're also introducing special treats, spooky prizes, and limited edition merchandise. Yeah! It all starts September 11th. I'll be there. And haunts on select days through Halloween in October. In October. I don't know. They're making some typos. But like I said, let's go easy, guys. They're probably short-staffed and all that. Fright Fest tips for ghouls of all ages. Follow these do's and don'ts for a frightfully good time. Do leave the scares to the professional monsters. Costumes are permitted only for guests under 12. Keep that in mind, guys. Disneyland kind of has the same kind of deal, and I'm sure the other theme parks do too. They don't want you running around, yelling at people, acting like you're part. If you're going to do that, why don't you just go get a job there? You know what I mean? Don't come armed. Okay. Halloween masks, weapons, swords, wooden stakes, and props of any kind are not allowed in the park. Obviously, they don't want you taking swords and weapons and sharp sticks. That's a no-brainer, guys. Halloween masks? Yeah, they don't want you to dress up. It's funny, though, because, we've been wearing masks for all this time, but whatever. Do plan your escape. Make sure you wear comfortable shoes so it's easier to escape. And bring a brave friend, or at least one who's easier to outrun. I like that. That's funny, man. Yeah, I need... my niece was saying she wanted to go. Maybe I could just, if I get a little too scared, I'll just trip her or push her down. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. Don't have nightmares. The park gets extremely dark and scary after dusk. This is your guys' warning, like I was saying earlier. And our nighttime celebration is not recommended for children or the faint of heart. Now, I didn't even read that one earlier, but they're reiterating what I just said, or I'm reiterating them. Either way, don't bring your kids. This is not for kids. Do bring a face mask. Obviously, LA County, indoors, you got to have one. You got to have one for the mazes, guys, and to get food and all that stuff. Okay, and face your fears with terror tracks. During Fright Fest, it gets dark in the park. We mean really dark because we turn off the lights on your favorite coasters. Trust us, no matter how many times you've ridden X2 before, it feels like a completely new experience in the dark. The stars above are the only glimpses of light you'll have to brace yourself for drops and twists coming up ahead. We all know there's no stars down there in Santa Clarita. There's too much light pollution. It'll be too dark to see the friend sitting next to you or the turn in front of you. The 200-foot drop will seem taller with no end in sight. That's pretty funny. Here's a funny story, guys. The first time I rode X2 was during Fright Fest. They had Let the Bodies Hit the Floor playing in the sound system. I was not expecting that. I had no idea. I was still kind of a GP back then, you know what I mean? So I rode it. I was like blown away. The soundtrack, the coaster dropping you face first into the ground, you know what I mean? And the flamethrower at the end. I think that was back when they had it turned up too high, and they had to crank it back. Dude, I was like, oh my God, at the end of the ride. It was crazy, dude. But yeah, that's cool. Here's the Fright Pass. Don't miss any of these scares. Get your Fright Pass now and save money when you buy online. Oh yeah, by the way, they said it'll be $5. Well, that's coming up. To enter into the haunted mazes, you'll need a separate Fright Pass. The Fright Pass allows you to access to walk through all the mazes as many times as you can during a single night. Purchase your Fright Pass online before you get to the park to save $5. So my ticket would have costed $20 at the gate for the Fright Pass. Then present your voucher and you'll get your wristband. Want to get through the scares even faster? Upgrade to an express Fright Pass at the park. But you got to hurry. There are a limited number of express Fright Passes available each night. See, that's what I'm worried about. I'm going to have to get there early. I can't just go back home because I live really far away. So I'm going to have to hang out at the park all day. And you know what, guys? I'm not old. But man, I work all the time and I get tired, man. You know what I mean? I go to bed at 8. It's almost my bedtime right now. I go to bed at 8 o'clock every night. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to have to deal with it. It's cool. Just, wow, man. It's going to be rough. But I'll be there. I'm going to tough it out. Fright Fest updates on the Six Flags mobile app. They're encouraging us to download the mobile app. It's cool because they have an interactive map of all the scare zones and of the haunted mazes. That is cool. View up-to-date entertainment schedules. That's cool. That's already in the app. That's just going to be easy for them to plug in. Get full restaurant menus to refuel the park with like delicious barbecue, burgers, and funnel cakes and more. Cool. Awesome. But here's what I'm really, really excited about, guys. Frightening Fanta Fizz. I'm so glad Six Flags is doing some Halloween food, even though it's like only one thing that I could find. Fright Fest exclusive Frightening Fanta Fizz. Our monsters have a sweet side. When your mouth gets dry as a bone, visit the spirits at Snack Tracks, Twisted Witches, Plaza Ice Cream, or Ace of Clubs and ask our bloodthirsty servers for a Frightening Fanta Fizz. Only available during Fright Fest. That is awesome, dude. Let's see. Infused with candy corn syrup, this Fanta orange drink is made complete with whipped cream, topped with sprinkles, and served in a spooky souvenir cup for only $7.99. I'm wondering if they're going to have the member discount on that. I know, I'm kind of a passhole. But anyways, I'm really excited. I'm going to buy that. $8, that is not bad, you guys. Like, man, Six Flags, you just take care of your pass holders and members. And, dude, we just love you. Seriously. Limited time. Make sure to I'll have that souvenir cup. Watch, trust, and believe. Okay, Fright Fest has daytime thrills for kids. Younger souls can enjoy all the Halloween fun of Fright Fest without seeing a single scary zombie. Throughout the daylight hours, we'll host unique trick-or-treating experiences. There it is. There's the answer to my question that I had earlier and probably to a lot of your questions. Pumpkin patch photos, character meet and greets, and kiddie rides. Little ghouls under age 12 can even dress up in their favorite costume. Kids will be safest in Bugs Bunny World, where pint-sized attractions are designed for them without a fright in sight. Fright Fest begins at 7 p.m. and the creatures of the night come out in force. If you do find yourself wandering around the park after dark, make sure you check the park map to avoid any zombie infestations. And that's what I was talking about, guys. See, they are going to have trick-or-treating. That is so cool, man. I'm so excited for the little kids. It's a lot of fun. My daughter loved it. I'm sure my nieces will love it. It's going to be great. I can't wait to take them. If you want to have your kid dress up, go ahead. Have them bring a little candy trick-or-treat bell. And they'll have a grand old time. Trust me, guys. Bugs Bunny World is a lot of fun for the kids. If you guys want to know about more about that, go ahead and check out my video, the top 5 things for kids to do at Six Flags Magic Mountain. And moving on, I think that's the end. Yeah, that's the end of the email. And I want to know what you guys think about all this. Let me know in the comments. If you guys watch this to the end, I'm going to ask you guys to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would help me out so much. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I could go live and hang out with you guys. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a like and commenting, that would help me out so much, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited as I am? Because I am stoked, if you can't tell, man. If you guys are in the park this weekend on Saturday, remember, come and say hi if you see me. I don't bite. I'd be glad to hang out with you guys and talk a little bit about, anything roller coasters, Magic Mountain. I love all that stuff. Um, yeah, and just keep in mind, the Fright Pass is separate from admission. I'm going to reiterate that for you guys, okay? Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. Have a happy Halloween. I am Steve, and I am out.